the smaller theaters, they're not as profitable as the big 10-screen theaters, but they still have a place in the movie industry.
When he heard the Grand Cinema was closing, Brian Pagel, a former employee, started a grassroots movement to save her.
It gives it more of an air, more of an aura of this is something special. This is, you know, that big budget Hollywood type night out entertainment extravaganza.
With more on the last night.
And Bill, a handful of people are inside the Grand Theater right now watching the cinema's last two movies. And that's the main reason the theater's turning off its projectors. With a handful of people, it just can't compete in today's movie industry.
A lot of people came today just to look around because they've never seen the inside of the Grand, and because they heard it's closed and they just want to see for themselves.
The old movie projector revs up for one of its last showings.
Two for Tales from the Hood.
Nioki Millsap sells her last few tickets. After working at the Grand a year and a half, she has mixed emotions about it closing.
I mean, I love the Grand. I think it's a beautiful place, you know, but I think maybe it's best that they should sell it to somebody else that would take more pride into restoring the theater.
But theater owners say pride isn't the question. Money is. This Depression-era theater was considered the most beautiful in its heyday. Its Art Deco design includes 20-foot mirrors, a nickel-plated ceiling, and elaborate chandeliers. But in all its grandeur, the theater just hasn't been attracting enough customers. Crimson Tide, starring Denzel Washington and Gene Hackman, played here last weekend. The blockbuster attracted less than 100 moviegoers.
Johnny, those Shiva boys, they set the price.
Grand owners admit the two-screen theater gets many of its movies late. That, plus the pull of multi-screen suburban cinemas, keeps attendance and therefore profits low. But Grand regulars will miss it anyway. Now, in August, there will be a premiere benefit showing of the movie Fair Game starring Cynthia Crawford, but it is for a benefit only. It is the final movie. In the meantime, the Grand's owners are meeting with consultants and people with the city to try to find another use for this building. Right now, they're toying with the idea of having it be a venue for some live performances, maybe smaller plays, that sort of thing. And Bill?
So it could have a future. Thank you, Vivian King, reporting live from downtown where the Grand Theater is